plus. So when we go to R length, you would see it said R length equals count plus car, so it counts the cars. So I said echo cars X and then echo BR. So let's look at our result here. Just gotta remove the extra PHP. There you see it will show Volvo, BMW, and Toyota. So it's incrementing that. Okay, and we only said 0, so it's only going to do it once. So it's a for each loop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this 0 to 100 and see what happens. Just waiting for it to load up. So you would see, so I changed it to 11 and made it greater than, and you would see that it actually bombs out the server because it's too much to actually count. So it's just loading up, and it will load up forever and forever until it reaches an error. Okay. Now, looking at associate arrays, I'm just going to leave that and see what happens to it. I don't think anything will happen. So PHP Associative Arrays. Now, associative arrays are arrays that use named keys that you can assign to them. Now, there are two ways to create an associative array. Now, let me show you this example I have here. I'm just gonna quit this because it's not gonna do anything. Just going to copy this and paste it out. Array. So basically what I did is I find a variable saying $AGE, which is age. Then I said equals array, and then I said Peter is equal and greater than 35, Ben is equal and greater than 37, and Joe is equal and greater than 43. That's one way of doing associative arrays. The other way of doing it is, for instance, doing it like, that's the one way. The second way is doing it like that. So you would go $H Peter equals to 35, Ben equals to 37, Joe equals to 43. Okay. Now the named keys can be used in a script. So basically what we can do is I'm just going to remove this and show you an example with an echo. If you want to have a result with this, so I would go echo Peter is dot age Peter equals year old. There we go. Okay, so if I save this and I print it out, pages array, you will say it says Peter is 35 years old. So if I go and change the age Peter to Ben, you would see that it changes. So if I reload it, you'll see that, okay, well, this is a string, so we can just change this to Ben as well. So you'd see Ben is 37, which reflects to Ben is 37, which is great. Okay. So that was looking at associative arrays. Now that is the basics behind looking at arrays. The last thing that we're going to have a look at is loop through an associative array. Now to loop through and print all the values of an associative array, you could use for each loop, like for instance, let me give an example. Now we can use it for each loop, and the way we do that, I'm just going to remove this code. I'm going to paste in our for each associative loop. So basically what we're doing is we say $ is arrays Peter. So exactly the same as what we did, except now we go for each age as $x equals and greater to $_ value. And we're saying key equals dot x dot value dot underscore value, and then put in a BR. So let's see our results. So our results this time would be key equals Peter, value 35, key equals Ben, value 37, key equals Joe, value 13. So you see it's just a loop repeating all three of them. So instead of just showing one, it will show all three of them, which is quite interesting. Okay, so that is looking at arrays and basic terms. Now there's a lot more in in theory that you can cover with arrays, but that is the basics behind it. Next thing that we're going to have a look at is the sort functions of arrays, how to sort an array. Now, PHP sort function for arrays. In this bit, we're going to chat about what we will go through the following with sort. So we're going to sort and ascending order. We're going to say R sort. So sort arrays in descending order. A sort associative arrays in a ascending order according to the value. We're going to do K sort, sorts the arrays in ascending order. And then we're going to do R sort and KR sort. Now, sort array in an ascending order with sort. So let me just copy this for you so that you can have a look at it. So I'm just going to create a new document. I'm going to say file save as, and we're going to just say sort array. Just going to call it sort R. So I'm going to say sort A, and then I'm going to copy the first bit over again. And then I'm going to close my body, close my HTML. Okay, so now we are going to go and have a look at ascending array in a sort function. I'm just going to put it in my body. So basically what we're doing here, we're saying $car array Volvo, BMW, Toyota, and then I'm just saying sort cars. So when I say save and I play this, you'll see that nothing is showing up because we're not telling him to do something specific. Okay. Then the following example that I'm going to show you is sorts the elements of the number array. So I'm just going to show you that. Okay, so there you can see $number equals array 4622211, and then we say sort numbers. Okay. That's an example of how we do that as well. So that's basically how we look at sorting something with ascending, and then the same will apply for descending. For more information about this, just follow the videos with sorting arrays into more details. So we will cover that in the following videos. So that was arrays. Next video, we're going to have a look at superglobals.